and I was just wondering if you could tell me a little bit about the restaurant. For in fact, does it serve vegans? Do you do vegetarian food, such like?
Yeah, so we've got lots of vegetarian and vegan options, and any allergens that you might have as well is completely fine.
Oh well, we've got one member of our party who's allergic to dandelion. So
dandelion, that shouldn't be an issue in the kitchen at all.
No, but there's no dandelion and burdock drink, though, is there?
No, we don't do any dandelion and burdock at all, no.
Oh, well, that seems all right. And there's one or two other allergies. Hay fever shouldn't be a problem I know this sounds funny, it's ridiculous really, but I've had to sort all this out. Hay fever doesn't sound like something you'd get in the restaurant, would it?
No, not at all, because obviously it's a city centre. We've got no real plants or anything. We don't have any plants in the hotel at all, so...
All right, no lilies.
Anything we have is fake.
Yeah, right, so there's no lilies, because he's terrible bad with lilies if he gets...
No lilies at all. I'm really allergic to them as well. There's definitely none here.
And what's on your vegan options? You're vegan, because we've got two vegans, you see.
So for our vegan options, if you give me 2 seconds, I'll grab a menu out and I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Has it been a good day in Newcastle today?
It has. It's been all right. It hasn't been too hot though, unfortunately. So.
Do you like the heat? Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
On our vegan menu, we've got the soup of the day. Soup of the day is always vegan. That comes with a bread roll. We've got sesame rice rolls, which are served with spring onion and soy.
Oh, I think that sounds lovely.
Yeah, we've got teriyaki celeriac and cauliflower.
Is that an ice cream, celeriac, or is that a celerium? I don't quite know.
Celeriac, it's like a vegetable. It's kind of like a mix between a cabbage and a potato.
Oh, so it's like kale?
Yeah, a little bit. It's more like a cabbage, like it's a slice. It's a little bit difficult to explain. It's just like a strange vegetable,
basically. Is it like a slice and it lies flat and does it come open like that? You say? I think I know what you mean. Yes. And do you have gluten-free options? I mean, I'm not very well up on this sort of thing, but gluten. What is gluten exactly?
So gluten's a byproduct of wheat. We've got lots of gluten-free options on our menu.
Right. It's like bread. So the bread roll would be out, for instance. Is it like
so anything with flour, bread, so anything that basically wheat would be in. So yeah, anything with flour in.
So I thought that was like gelato or something like that. I don't know.
No, gelatin's fine. I mean, for our gluten-free options, we've got, let me just have a quick look on the menu. We've got it all listed on the main menus. We have, for starters, soup, gluten-free. We've got belly pork, gluten-free.
How belly pork? That sounds like it's got gluten in it. They say gluten is fat, isn't it?
No, gluten's literally just what's in like the wheat itself. It's not in any naturally occurring like meats.
And does it cause bad side effects if these things happen?
Depending on the gluten allergy. I mean, if you're allergic to gluten, it can cause serious like long-term health effects.
Oh, well, I better let them know this, because we don't want them like scooting out the restaurant, going flying to the toilet, do we?
No, definitely not. I mean, it's more like it's more stomach issues, so it can like long-term can cause like cancer and stuff, but if it's just an intolerance to gluten, that would just cause like an upset stomach.
I don't think I can tell him that, as he might not come. No. As long as the weather's good, that should be fine, but I think we'll keep him away from the gluten. So
yeah, definitely.
That seems like it's like that seems as if I've got a list here with these dabs on, you see, and it's like it's all these allergies. We've got the gluten-free and the vegan options, and the vegetarian, that's about in the middle, is it? Is that between a gluten and a vegan?
Well, vegetarians just basically you can have byproducts. You can have like milk and eggs and stuff, but you wouldn't eat like the actual meat of the animal.
Oh, right.
The vegan, you wouldn't eat anything that contains milk or eggs because it comes from an animal.
Well, he reckons he would be... No, it's a lady, this one. She reckons she would be fine with haggis because it's everything but the back end of an animal.
Yeah, I was going to say haggis should be all right. I mean, it is still technically like the inners of it.
How do you mean technically? Is that sort of? Is it got meat in it? Does it have? Is it meat? Is it?
I mean, haggis is like it's the blood of the animal, and it's like I think it's the liver of the animal. So I mean, I don't think a vegetarian would necessarily eat it.
I know. I wouldn't. We better not tell her its blood group, because it might be the same, and she might get a bit frightened off. So I think we've covered half the group. Yeah. I don't and what's your? I suppose we better get to the normal menu. That's the thing. So you just have a normal menu on, do you? After
yeah.
that?
So I've got a full a la carte menu.
Oh, right.
And that's got steaks on. We've got burgers. We've got duck, beef, lamb, cod.
You seem. I don't mean to brag, but you seem to be finding this quite funny. I thought I heard a little giggle there. Am I being too light? Am I being a bit thick when I'm asking?
Oh no, definitely not. No, not at all.
No, it's all right. You just tell the truth now. Don't worry.
No, not at all.
Well,
and we've also got like different desserts, and we do 2 courses for £20 and 3 courses for £25, which is Monday to Saturday.
Oh well, that'll please them, because they're a bit tight, this bunch, you know. Some of them are from Yorkshire, you see. Some of them are from Yorkshire, you see, and we don't quite know what to do, but they should be all right. That we'll get their hands in the pockets. But you've sounded very good, and you've explained that very well. You've been very quite good at explaining it to us, and it's all right. But you've been very good, and you've been a good talker. But it's just as well, because actually, it's come to the case that I think we should book your restaurant. But we might not, because you've actually been live on the radio with all that. We've wound you up, and my name's Matty J Erskine, and I'm on the Back of Midnight Show. And you've been on Take That Call. We've been having a bit of fun, as we do every night on the radio tonight.
All right.
So, all them questions, don't worry yourself what you said or anything like that. Well, because you mentioned cancer and blood and things like that, and we don't really want to mention them things, but don't worry. Okay?
No worries.
Do you want to give your name? Just your first name?
Yeah, it's Millie.
Millie. Well, thank you very much, Millie. You've been an extraordinary help, and we might send you a mug to the Back of Midnight Show mug to the Vermont Hotel, all right?
That's great. Thank you very much.
No bother. See ya. Bye. There we go. That was Millie. Wasn't she very good at explaining? Oh, back on how I was that. I was leaning back with the microphone there. I was trying to fit the wire back in the bottom. What's happened to this? It was clicking. I heard it on the thing, Randy. It was clicking away. Peachy, what did you think? Millie was very good, wasn't she? Ooh, yes, ooh, my word. Ooh. She took a bit of getting there, but she got there in the finish though, yes. Yes, but we kind of went quite serious, and when she started mentioning, I had to drag her off the subject when she started mentioning like illnesses and blood, because you know what people are like. You know, they see a bit of blood, they think we're all filled with angel delight or something, you know. Eat a bit of beef, they think, oh, it's angel delight. Ew, I've never met anybody like that, Matty. Well, thank you very much for the backup. Time for some more music now, here on the Back of Midnight Show. And we're nearly completely, we're out of time, aren't we? Oh, we're out of time. We might as well have some more music. Granny can't quite get to sleep yet. And that was the thing before we have this song. Why have we got a picture of a cow tonight? I see your picture on the Twitty, and on our broadcast and on our live play widget is a cow. A very nice cow as it happens. But could you not find, what about that lovely bunch of flowers? Why have we got a bunch of flowers down in the basement? I'll not ask, Randy, what you get up to after hours. And where did you get our little few listeners from tonight? Did they want on the request show again? They just file in, yeah. They can't get in there, so they come in there, yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Well, we've got a couple more songs. We've got Lily Allen now. Is that right? It's just flashed up on my screen here. Lily Allen. Here we go.
He treats me with respect. He says he loves me all the time. He calls me 15 times a day. He likes to make sure that I'm fine. You know, I've never met a man who's made me feel quite so secure. He's not like all them other boys. They're all so dumb and immature. There's just one thing that's getting in the way. When we go up to bed, you're just not good. It's such a shame. I look into your eyes. I want to get to know you. And then you make this noise and it's so apparent it's all over. It's not fair and I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. Oh, you're supposed to care, but you never make me scream. You never make me scream. Oh, it's not fair and it's really not okay. It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Oh, you're supposed to care, but all you do is take. Yeah, all you do is take. Oh, I lie here in the wet patch in the middle of the bed. I'm feeling pretty damn hard done by. I spent ages giving head. Then I remember all the nice things that you've ever said to me. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe you're the one for me. There's just one thing that's getting in the way. When we go up to bed, you're just no good. It's such a shame. I look into your eyes. I want to get to know you. And then you make this noise and it's so apparent it's all over. It's not fair and I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. Oh, you're supposed to care, but you never make me scream. You never make me scream. Oh, it's not fair and it's really not okay. It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Oh, you're supposed to care, but all you do is take. Yeah, all you do is take. There's just one thing that's getting in the way. When we go up to bed, you're just no good. It's such a shame. I look into your eyes. I want to get to know you. And then you make this noise and it's so apparent it's all over. It's not fair and I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. Oh, you're supposed to care, but you never make me scream. You never make me scream. Oh, it's not fair and it's really not okay. It's really not okay. It's really not okay. Oh, you're supposed to care, but all you do is take. Yeah, all you do is take.
Lily Allen there, here on the Back of Midnight Show. I'm completely out of time now, Peachy. Is that right, Randy? What we on? We just got a few minutes left. Because there's only, we've got an hour, haven't we? Between 45 minutes and an hour. So we're very precise as usual on the show. Yes. We've got an hour. I heard we had 3 hours of airtime. Does somebody, because I see we hydro Betsy. That's why we've got a picture of a cow, isn't it? Because she's called Betsy, and our production thing here is called Hydro Betsy Productions, isn't it? Hydro, that means like fast-paced water or liquid firing. So does she like milk fast? The cows always need milking. Is that right? So she produces like at hydro speed. Hydro Betsy Productions, that's what it is. I told you. I knew there'd be a reason. So is that what we're going to have all the time now? What do you think, Peachy? We've got a cow. No, yes. Why couldn't you call it? Why couldn't you call it Penelope Pumpkins Productions? That would have been too suggestive for Dolores's liking. See, look at her. I think she smiled once tonight when she's been watching us do this. And that was only when I floundered over something, over the harem of Otterburn. Anyway, we're playing, it's time to go, isn't it?